Hello everyone, my name is Janine. I'm just gonna give it more people to come. I give some few minutes to let people sign into the webinar before we start. Remember that today you will be able to get some personalized onboarding after this meeting. So please don't forget to sign up for it. We are doing today a couple of polls as well, so if you don't mind answer them, it will be great. So it will give us a bit of understanding how you feel about this webinar. Please, if you have any doubts, please let us know about it in the chat box that we have in the questions area. So we will be able to be answering in the way that we going through the webinar. So don't hesitate to ask questions. I will be happy to answer. In the area of the handouts, you will have a free sign up with WOZTELL, so it will give you this opportunity to start using WOZTELL and to get to know a little bit more about the platform. And you will be able to get access to the ebook as well regarding how to convert your leads into sales, and all of this is available on the handouts. In the case that you don't get access to it, just let us know so we will send you the link directly. This video is going to be recorded, so once the video is recorded, we will send it to everybody so you can go back to it and as many times as you need. So let's see how many people is there. All right, so I will give it one more minute to see how we're doing. Okay, guys, so I think we're gonna start this webinar today about WhatsApp with Zoho and how to send mass WhatsApp message with WOZTELL, okay? First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Janine. I'm the sales manager at WOZTELL. I'm a specialist with WOZTELL, so please don't hesitate to ask me any questions, okay? Just so you know, just for a limited time today, we will be giving personalized onboardings for webinar registrants. That means, obviously, everybody comes from a different industry, different businesses. So if you guys want to know a little bit more in deep about WOZTELL and WhatsApp and how we can help you to see an exponential growth in your sales, please sign up and we will be able to assign times for everybody for a more in-depth explanation and more personalized onboarding with us, okay? So as I mentioned, how we're going to start this webinar, we're going to start with talking about numbers, then we're going to be talking about the different features that you can do with WOZTELL and how it benefits you all. And then we're going to be talking about some study cases, like success study cases that has happened, so it can be a bit more relatable. And then the last and not least, we will be talking about a little bit more onboarding. We're gonna share my screen and show you a little bit about how it will work and everything else, as I say. If you guys want a more personalized onboarding with us, please register for us and let us know when that will be possible, all right? So why WhatsApp? How are we gonna say that, right? It's very simple and it's very straightforward. Let's put it this way. The open rate straight away is the 95% on WhatsApp. And why is that? Because intuitive, everybody uses basically if somebody sends you a message, you intuitive it's gonna open it. And compared to email and MSS is a massive difference between them. With email and MSS, you only have a 20% of open rate, which what are the chances to do clicks to be turned into conversions? Obviously, goes down a little bit more, right? Also, in the click rate, as you say, is connected. Everything is connected in here. If you see that the open rate is at 98%, then you're gonna see that the click rate is gonna be at 60% compared to the 12% on email and SMS. And what is, we're getting closer to those clicks to be converted into sales, right? And then if you see in the other side, the rate conversion in this case is at 3%, which is a massive. It's massive. Let's say you send 10,000 push notifications, and then from those 10,000, from those 10,000, 90,000 open them. And then from those 90,000, 5,000, 6,000, 5,000 kind of click on it. So you see the conversion is a massive difference between email or MSS. And if you compare to SMS, obviously it's much more expensive as well to send a SMSs. The prices on this vary, depend on where you're from, right? On where are you sending the text or who is sending the text. Because the way that you can communicate through WhatsApp through your clients is either they contacted you because they have shown some interest in your product, or you contacted them, right? So that all of those prices varies in that sense. But still, you see a massive difference, because obviously if the rate of conversion is much higher, then the ROI that you're gonna get is actually lower, right? What value can you get from WhatsApp, right? So basically, is they increase the results of marketing, sales, and customer service strategies. That's how it is, right? With WhatsApp, it's a cell-oriented live chat, which you can help to basically create conversation. You can add multiple agents in one conversation, which means, let's say you deal with different zones areas like us, like we are based in 4 different, in all around the globe. We are in Hong Kong, we have a headquarters in Hong Kong, here in Spain, and then in Argentina. So, it helps us a lot to follow up with conversations with our clients, and also like you can interact within your team in one conversation, which help you out to get a better flow of the conversation. Let's see, you don't know anything, you don't know a specific question that they have asked you. That's okay. You can just add your colleague and say, listen, can you help me out in here? Which you will get a much better understanding and better flow of the conversation, and you will be able to lead your client where you want to get it. You want him to be or her to be, right? Also, live reporting, you can integrate your WhatsApp with your CRM, in this case with Zoho, and you can assign rules, which it will be much more better. Exactly. Basically, you can assign rules of which person is going to receive a message, what type of team are going to be receiving. Let's say with us, we have a different areas. We have pre-sales, we have customer success, we have sales itself. So obviously, you can kind of like you can assign rules to these people, so you will not, no one agent is just going to get all the message. No, it's going to be assigned to the person that you want it to be. So to make sure that when somebody asking about customer care, that message is going to get to the right person. It's going to get to customer success department. If somebody is basically, we are pre-qualifying somebody, like we are not really sure in what area of the Budo is our customer, right? So we will be able to send him to pre-sale. So this pre-sale will be able to help us out to identify in which part of the embudo is this customer. And if he's 100% that he actually just want information about our product or service, then this message is going to be sent to the sales department straight away, making it much better, like a road, a much better, like smooth road for the customer, instead of like jumping to one place to another just because we are not sure where we are. So make it much easier. You get information straight to the point, and you don't like lose time as well, right? Also, you can send any type of interactive message. Obviously, you can send multimedia, you can send images, you can say voice messages, you can say links, you can say videos, right? And you can integrate all your favorite social media channels. You can integrate WhatsApp, you can integrate Facebook Messenger, you can integrate Instagram, which will make it so much easier as well, because not everybody is going to come from the same channels. people are gonna maybe be looking for you or your business in different places, right? So it will actually make it much easier to get all of these different type of channels coming to one place, right? It will be much more easier to record. It will be much easier to manage. So what is the value that we get from WhatsApp, right? First of all, you can do live chat plugins, you can create buttons, you can get, which it helps you for clients to get access to you so much easier. Because we cannot have an agent 24/7, right? So you can create a chat buttons, you can create chat plugins that will help direct your client. Let's say somebody is want to ask about a service that you offer, but he is looking at it on his phone at 11 p.m. local time. You might not have anybody at that time, but you can create a chat box that will be able to pre-qualify this person for you. So when you are in the office, you will be able to get back to that person in a live chat, right? But you will be able to get it straight away and don't ask repetitive questions. You already are going to know what person he is. And if this person doesn't need an assistant of a human, you can just direct it where he wants. Let's say he wants to buy a specific product, but he doesn't know where to find it. You can create a chat box where you name product, type of products, and then you send him a link and you direct it straight to the link that you want him to see. Also, you allow customers to send WhatsApp messages through their favorite social medias. As I say, you can, as we mentioned before, you can connect all your favorite social media channels. So if somebody wants to talk to you through their Instagram, it can be connected to your WhatsApp. If they want to speak to you through LinkedIn, they can connect it. So that means they don't have to download anything else that they don't use already, which will make it a much better path for them, much smooth, easier. The easier the better when in terms of like giving value to the customers, right? They don't want it to have work hard for it. Also, you can create QR codes for easy access to your chat as well. Now with the pandemic, that is being a massive use of QRs for people to get access. So you don't have to go to the apps and just check and say for instance, you don't have to like do the iTunes and then download it. You just create a QR, scan it, and then it will be straight away to you, which is just immediate, intuitive access, quick. We want it fast because we know with nowadays we have 24 hours information. The speed of information and how things are changing are quicker and quicker. So we need to live it up. We need to move with what is happening around us, right? And also, you can run paid campaigns, send campaigns, sale campaigns, and you can all connect it to your WhatsApp. Let's say you have run a Google campaign, a social media campaign, and you wanted that instead of sign a form, you want them to basically talk to you if they're interested to that. That will actually shorten the journey for this customer service and for the sales as well, because obviously you will be able to start interacting with them straight away after they have shown interest in a campaign that you have created. You can create push notifications, and automatizations. That is super helpful for people dealing with e-commerce business, because imagine that, like you can send push notifications that are interactive, that you can leave messages, you can send automated push notification with personalized promotions. Let's say that that a person has been looking at bags. You can maybe send a push notification to this person, say, look, we have noted that you want a bag. What about a discount for this specific that you've been looking, but you didn't finish? So this way you will be nurturing your potential customers and it will be easy to follow them. As well, you can start and follow up WhatsApp conversations through Zoho Click or Zoho CRM directly. We're going to see this later on when I show you a little bit about the demo, how it's done and how it will look. So it means, instead of like the Zoho CRM, obviously WhatsApp API, Cloud API is a platform, right? But for instance, if you want to have it on the go, you can download Zoho Click and you can have it on your phone, and you can be interacting with your clients on the go. So it's not, you don't feel limited. And as we say, we can have automated 24/7 conversations where marketing can create like ready-to-use chatbots and costume and workflows for customers to know, where they need to be and how to help them move to the next level, and how to basically to know your clients, to know what are they looking in your company. And it's much easier. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the case of studies, right? The success stories. Here we are talking about the real estate central property, which is in Hong Kong area. How they use us. They create a push notification that was searching properties by location, price, and size, and more filters. What this happened, they automatize the lead qualification. They create immediate alerts for agents. Basically, they have this all of the data, and they knew people were looking for plots in different areas. So they create a push notification that when somebody was in a specific area, they will send them information about the specific houses in the area that they were looking. And if they show interest in the area, they will say, listen, yes, I'm ready. I want to see this property. Then that property, that will be create an alert for an agent that was nearby the area. So they could go and show the property to this person. This was a massive increase on 137% increase in leads during the first month. Then the 57% of leads entered through WhatsApp, and 27% increase into conversation to sales. Why? Because it was convenient. They didn't want the customer to have to go to a specific place. They didn't want them to go to a specific place where they needed to talk about, they needed to talk to them about the different properties they have, because obviously, that was time consuming. They wanted something to be quick and convenient for people because everybody's working, right? So imagine, the person receive a push notification around the area that they are looking at, and they say, oh, actually I have some time, maybe I can look for it. I can go right now nearby and check the property. Then they will select the button, say, I want to check the property, what time this price, and then that button will create an alert to the agent that was near the area. So this person will be able to go and attend that meeting to them, which will be much easier to turn these leads into sales. Then in an e-commerce, in a case study of an e-commerce organic, that was really good as well. Like you can just see it on the numbers. Even us, like when we webinars, we actually have a much higher rate of people entering the webinar when we send push notifications than when we kind of like send mail marketing. We can see it's just kind of like it's there, the numbers are there, you see them straight away, which is so important, because when you are trying new ways to go around it, you need to check, you need to do the ABC check, and you need to be agile in order to check the things, because you need to keep moving forward. So with them, the Urbanic, what they do, they create a chat box where they automate responses, measure delivery and open rates, streamline customer service, and locate customers' order by the phone number. What happened, when you have an e-commerce and everything is online, customers can get a bit frustrated because they don't have, because they have to wait online for somebody to speak to them. So this way, what they did, they create automated responses. They create a chat box where, it will tell the, oh, how can I help you? Check a delivery, need help with a product, then they will direct them to see where we are. If they wanted to check delivery, they will just put the number and say your delivery is being delivered at this time. Or if they wanted to check, if they wanted to return something, they will be able to say, oh, customer service, I want customer service. How can I help you with the customer service? Oh, please, can I please have, I want to return. Then they will send a code where they have to be able to return the product that they were wanted to return at that case. And how they was looking in, you have a 20% increase on open rate, a 98% rate in messages, and they got a plus 70,000 clients attendees on the WhatsApp, which is massive numbers. It speaks for itself, really. Then we have another success story by the financial sector, which calls Akulaku, sorry. And what they did, they sent push notification. They send around 300,000 messages monthly, saving compares to SMS cost, and respond automatic with listed messages. What they saw in the changes from news, changing from email and MSS, they saw a 50% increase in the customer satisfaction. They saw a 16% additional increase in the satisfaction with these messages. And they saw a 30% savings when using WhatsApp to send push notifications. I see nobody has any answers, but any questions, but please, if you have any question, just let us know, okay? So now I'm gonna guys show you a little bit about how it works, right? How the demo works. Instead of showing you guys here through the slides, I'm gonna share my screen because I think it's much easier, more natural for you to understand how the platform works and how we use it. Right, just bear me a second. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. All right, yeah, I have you guys here. So this is our CRM. This is our WOZTELL. So just want to show you guys because it's much easier for me to show you like how it actually works on the real life instead of like showing you a slides. As at the end of the point, it's an onboarding, so it will be easier for you guys to understand. So as we mentioned, how you can connect people with the CRM and Zoho Click, right? Here, for instance, as we see, everything is a native integration with WOZTELL. Any information that you have, it will be stored in your Zoho. Everything, all conversations, everything that you're looking for is going to be storage here. For instance, let's say, if I want to speak with one of my clients, for instance, here is my click, this will be our inbox. As we say, we can speak to our clients through Click, or we can speak to our clients through our CRM straight away. We can speak both sizes. The Click is an app that you can download to your phone, so you can do it on your go. Or if you are in the office, it's something that you can do through your CRM system. Right? Let's say I'm gonna pick up one of my clients. So we know, right? So let's say Juan David from Colombia that we've been taken to him. Just gonna make it sure that you guys know. So if I want to speak to my client through the CRM to Zoho, what do? We go here. First of all, we'll search for the lead. No, here is our lead, Juan David. What is good is because it's a native integrated. If we have had conversations with them before, we can check it on the CRM. So if a new agent comes into the conversation, they can know where it's been left off, which is super important because as a customer myself, sometimes I hate repeating myself over and over again. So that makes a conversation more fluid, more smooth, which helps a lot and give a kind of certain of professionalism, and it's kind of like, okay, this company have it together because they know where we are in each place in the customer journey. Is super important for me, in instance. Like me as a customer, I noticed that that's really important. So what do we do? For instance, obviously, I've been talking to Brazil, so I can check here where we are. Oh, look, yeah, we have contacted, we've been saying hello, how we can proceed, okay? So if I want to contact them through the website, I go WhatsApp conversation. As I have talked to him already, and he actually contacted us first, I can just start talking to him normally. I don't need to send a template. because it's important to know that if you as an organization are going to start the conversation with the client, it's important that you know that before you do that, you need to send a template, because you need to give them kind of like ask them the permission for you to send message to them, because we know that if somebody calls us, if somebody sends us, it's quite intrusive. So you need to be respectful about it and make sure that when you're starting a conversation, you have created a template. That template is being approved by WhatsApp, because why all of this process? Because WhatsApp doesn't want you to be blocked. WhatsApp doesn't want you to put in the spam carpet in the folder. So that's what's all of this present, because it will help you, it will give credibility to your business. It will be, if you have credibility, plus you are supported by WhatsApp, your sales and people is going to be much more happy to talk to you, right? So in this case, as I mentioned, because he contacted us first, I'm able to speak to him straight away. So in order for me to continue conversation, /W, and I say, obviously, sorry guys, because this is in Spanish, because I've been talking to him in Spanish. Then I would say, how can I help you? And this conversation, even if I'm doing to my CRM, for him, he will see it on his WhatsApp, which is super important, because you don't want customers to have to download that extra thing to be able to communicate with you. Is too much, they don't want that. And in case later, as we say, we have different agents in one conversation, I have all of these agents in this conversation, I can add new agents if I want to, right? For instance, if I want to speak with one of my colleagues, because let's say I'm having some issues, I can just add, like you will do in WhatsApp, and say, oh, look, Patricia, can you help me? I'm just going to put that as demo so that she knows that she doesn't have to help me out. It's just for me to show you guys, right? And this message is only going to be seen by my colleague. My customers, my client is not going to see what's happening in back doors, which is important. But and that's so important, because sometimes you don't know something, and that's okay. But you can just do some teamwork and help each other and still look for the customer a very smooth conversation, right? When that's through Zoho, that's through CRM, right? That we do it through here. If we want to do it through Click, then we download the Click, which is this one, and then you will get all the messages in one place in CRM as well. Click as well, that's kind of like the inbox of WOZTELL and Zoho CRM, right? All the campaigns, if we have connected or sent campaigns to WhatsApp, if we have all the chatbots or everything, all the messages are going to get here, which is so nice, because you don't have to be looking to different platforms. It's just one platform, you get all the messages. You can create folders so you know which to follow up, which people is your sales team, follow-ups, my clients, another team, conversations, right? So it's so much easier to go with them. You don't have to jump to one platform to another, everything in one place, so you will be able to speak with the different people. That's conversation that they have started. For instance, this conversation was started from a chat box. How I know that? Because they click a button that said, I would like to book a demo. And when they click that button in one of our chat box, it has connected to my WhatsApp, because that's how we did it. Sorry guys, I just need to find you. There you are. Any questions? Oh, we have a question. Answer it. All recording is uploaded emails, so can avoid staff deleting messages. Everything is once you, because as I say, it's a native integration. Everything is recorded automatically. You can, as you say, you can do the settings. You can select if you want to record it, and you want to select not to record it. To be honest with you, because once it goes through WhatsApp, it will be safe as a lead already, because we understand that it's already been pre-qualified. Why? Because their message has come either to a chat box, to a push notification. So that means they have already chosen interest. So once they contacted you, that means that lead is being pre-qualified. So it's actually no need to delete anything. It's just being stored in the CRM straight away. Hope that answered your question. Any other questions? If we want to create push notifications and the moment that we want to create push notifications, here is the WOZTELL area, because obviously the CRM is where everything is going to be connected. We're going to get the inbox, we're going to record all the data from the different clients that we have and all the leads. WOZTELL is where we're going to create when the magic happens, right? Bot Builder, here is where we're going to be creating our chat box. Dashboard is where we will get all our data. It's super important, right? Because we want to know what's working and what's not. Here, the push notification is where we're going to be sending massive push notification. We can set up to 1,000 per day if we want to, right? Channels is where we're going to be integrating all our different channels. Let's say channels from where people want us to communicate with us, as we mentioned, where they can communicate us through the Instagram messengers, Facebook Messenger, website, because obviously we have created a chat box in our website. They can communicate us through that. I can show you how that will look. If we go to our website, you can see here, it's a chat box. And everything that goes around here, let's say if I wanted to talk to a human, this message, if I press I want to talk to a human, it will go to my WhatsApp. Oh, I want to know more about WOZTELL. You see, let's say I want to go more on WOZTELL. It's a chatbot that we have created through WOZTELL. Plans, learning, how to become a partner. I prefer to ask, let's say I want to ask to a human. And that's my colleague. And then she will be able to tell us a little bit more. And how is seeing is this person is looking it in here. It will come to her area in here. It will show it to her in here, which is so nice. It's all connected. Easy, connected, it makes it so much easier. Yeah. Sorry, sometimes when you have so many screens at the same time, it gets a bit missed. Any other questions, guys? I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. So if we don't have any more questions for today, that's from us today, please let us know. Let us know how we can help you. Please don't forget that you can book a personalized onboarding with us for you guys to understand better on how this works. In order to, you can do 2 hangouts, and you will be able to with WhatsApp. You will be able to one of the links in here in WhatsApp free signups. In the free sign up, you will be able to ask for a personalized onboarding. My name is Janine, and I hope you enjoy this. Yes, of course, Juan Felipe. I can show you the historical. Like you see, this is with the person that we just sent a text. I'm gonna let me just show a screen again. Yeah, here in my CRM. We just send a text to what we just were doing it to the demo is now recorded here, as you can see. You see, my colleague has contacted me. He say hello. Here is not Patrick, but it's me, and all of this is only seen for the back door that we say, the background of the history. But it's super important. I think for me, one of the most important things and integration that we might have when you're talking to WhatsApp, because you might have a lot of conversations, is to be able to go back to it, to know where you're at. In case, let's say, one of your agents has left the company, someone new can just jump in and start and hit the floor running straight away, which is super important. I hope, Juan Felipe, that really answered your question. So guys, if that's all for today, that's from my side. I don't know if you have any more questions. Just remember that this is being recorded, so we will send this to you. Thank you for attending to our webinar today. It was a pleasure talking to all of you. And please let me know if there's any more questions. I'm going to leave some minutes for you guys to let me know if there is some extra questions. If it's not any extra question, that's great. I mean, I explained it very well, and I'm pleased to hear that. Just checking if there is any messages. All right, guys, I think everybody's clear, and that's all for today. So thank you. Thank you for coming. It was really much appreciated. I'm so happy that you guys make the time to come to meet us. And please don't forget that you can book personalized onboardings. So I might see you soon again. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for everything. Hope you all have a wonderful day today and see you soon, I hope. Bye bye.